Put my chips away.
Aloha!
Aloha.
Aloha. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, whatever the case may be. It's something like the Aloha Hour with me and Elliot. Hello, Elliot.
Hey, Mike, how are you?
Doing well. How are you?
Today I'll be talking like Tug. Hey there. Hey there.
Hey there. It's
No,
the Tug Hour. Everybody's going to be tugging it. Oh, wait. No, that's not right.
Wait a second.
That was the wrong direction.
I got the microphone working better, right? It sounds more voluminous.
Sounds wonderful.
Okay, good.
Yeah, so I got a bunch of these. Rolls and rolls and rolls of these for my little label printer over here.
Woohoo!
Boy, man, 250 stickers on a roll. That goes quick. This is not the kind of business I was made to be in.
Yeah. That's
yeah. There's a guy Lee over at the mail store down here, and I was like, hey man, how about if you I know you get a discount on shipping. How about if you do all this stuff for me? And he's like, he hasn't even answered my email. I'm like, come on, man.
Yeah, Andy helped me do the black and red book, and he said even that, it was so small. He said even that was crazy. I said, oh, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. It's got to be great.
I mean, it's great. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to break it up into, because there's all these different tiers, right? I want to tackle one segment of each tier at a time. So like right now I'm trying to do, and that's another problem, is that I had the Lone Star Squadron 1st Brigade cutoff, which was, I think, like order number 1645 or something like that, right? So all of the numbers, the system doesn't can't automatically like break that down for you. Like if you set an arbitrary timeline when people are cut off.
Yeah.
So I have to go in there and I have to divvy up each order and like print out those numbers. Like, see, I have a whole. I did a bunch of the cover A signed books, and then I don't want to show any names, but I've got this stack. This is cover A signed prior or after the cutoff so they don't get the slave labor. They don't get the dog tag, right? But I have to divvy that up, and then I want to make sure I have all the ones with the dog tags out first, and then I'll do the ones without the dog tags, and then I'll go on to cover B, dog tags, and then it's just my best possible way of keeping organized.
Yeah. Oh man, that's crazy.
Yeah. I'm sure I'm gonna have some like stuff I'm sweeping up at the end where people are going to be, I didn't get mine. I was supposed to have a dog tag and blah, you know.
Yeah. Oh, whatever. Man, that's going to be insane, dude.
Yeah, but you know what's fun is the ones I've sent out so far are with like people who bought original art and whatnot.
Yeah.
Right. I just love seeing them on Twitter.
Yeah.
I love seeing people, you know, getting responses from people or like, oh, that book was great. I loved it. And blah, blah, blah. So
that's so good. That's good.
Everybody's going to love my comic book. I promise you.
Everybody was comic book arting.
And then I got this in the mail today. Masters of Disaster. This is my son's board game that he's going to be launching on Indiegogo sometime in the near future as well.
That's great.
Yeah, it's a fun game. It's a really fun game. I think everybody who gets it is going to be like, yeah, this is good. Like all the kids, we take it to church, and kids want to play it at church, and yeah, good stuff.
Right on.
Mike auctioned off a set of dog tags.
There's a set of dog tags that have different images or something?
It's one dog tag.
Just one, right? Okay.
Yeah. They're in the. That's not safe.
That's what I'm doing.
That's why he's doing it.
Yeah, danger zone. I love it.
That's what kids do.
Yeah. I like it. I like it. I like it. Yeah, it's good times. He's monkeying around. Ha!
Yes, that's what they do. That's how children are.
All right. So,
How old are yours?
my son is 15 tomorrow, or today, actually, is his birthday. Well,
Oh, really?
I'm in the future. Yeah.
You
Sunday
mean
is his,
the 17th?
yeah, 17th. Yeah.
That's my son's birthday.
Is it really?
Yeah, he's turning 18, or he's turning 18 in an hour and a half.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Dude.
Crazy world. Crazy world.
See, man. You see what's going on there?
Yeah. Everybody was screaming children running past my door. All right, I'm going to close it. Is Elijah bringing in more stuff? Is that the idea? I just don't want it. I got postcards. I got playing cards. I got these things. It's just cardboard boxes are taking over my life.
Crazy town.
It is a crazy time. It is a crazy time, but it's fun. It's fun. I can't complain too much. I mean, you know, it's part of the gig. No, Micah, I just put everything on there. Don't climb back up there. Watch your child, Mike. Don't tell me to watch my child. He's already 18 here, Mike, says Razdoc. But he's not there, Razdoc. So he's not 18 there because he's here. It's real nice of Ethan to fundraise for Mike's 72 kids. Yeah, Ethan failed to help me with the Meg again. And I know he's probably like, you didn't ask. I'm like, you're doing a charitable fundraiser. I wasn't going to come in here and be like, hey, what about me?
Well, you know, then he did do the Tales from the Beyond the Gate. So
yeah, I kind of thought he did that just to.
He probably was caught up in all that. I think he was trying to draw attention to that one video anyway of or the discussion on Pensacon. What do you think about all that?
Oh,
I think that's bad mojo right there, man.
That's just, I mean, the lack of self-awareness, right? With these people, are they so like twisted in their perceptions that they honestly can't see how deranged they are in their thinking? I mean, obviously, if you're deranged in your thinking, I guess it's a given that you can't see how normal people would view something like that. Right?
Yeah. I agree. I think I don't know, man. I like I've said before, I don't want to just repeat the stuff I've heard, but really it's kind of hard not to when it's just so plain and simple what's really going on there. Pensacola Comic-Con, I've been invited to that show a couple of times or whatever, but it just seems like that's not the way you want to. There's going to be people who are going to want to support the one person. I guess if you're saying that don't harass them, but what is harassment then? The definition has now become so loose, and
that's what I don't understand. Wasn't it people who were not harassing, but the people who were defending Vic, right? Was it the Vic? It was.
Well, what they said,
was it about Vic Minonia?
Yeah. Well, it wasn't about him directly. What it really was about was the gal that was I think one of his co-workers or his co-creative people on that project or whatever animation, and she had commented that he was guilty of that sort of thing. And again, to everyone's point, without any real substance to the argument, we don't know that it really happened or not for sure. And that's, that's part of that whole problem with the Me Too movement of, just believe. Like I know we in this country, we still are innocent until we're proven guilty. As long as we're in the court, in the actual court. And maybe that's the problem, is that we're now starting to judge things on Twitter. That's a bad idea. But
Yeah.
just
Someone in the chat is worried that my kids are crushing comic books by sitting on them. That's all packing material. None of that is comic books. Is mom,
that's
mommy
funny.
looking at comics in here too? Because that's just going to completely fill this room.
Comics can
What does she want to do?
bye.
Okay, bye.
Oh man, you got me scared about that. I'm not sure where my books are gonna go.
Yeah, I haven't looked enough into. Hey, Andrew, I haven't looked enough into the. What did you just flick at me, knucklehead? Oh,
What's up, Elliot?
Good.
What's up, dog?
Toys.
Man, Huerta in the house. All right.
Hello.
It might.
So, themegcomic.com, everyone. Themegcomic.com. Check that out. Anyways.
Share this out.
From what I could read, it just seemed, like so much overblown nonsense. It seems like he's being targeted more for his faith. And, I'm familiar with that whole scenario. If there's some legitimate complaint that comes out of this, he never even tried to kiss a girl like on the mouth, which that would be,
Weird.
across the line. But pecking a girl on the forehead or on the cheek in a photo op, shut up. I survived. Survived.
That part's dumb. Surviving.
Stupid. Yeah, I'm a survivor. He hugged me a little too hard. It's like,
the thing about that always bothers me. It always bothers me about this is that it diminishes when people have legitimate problems. Legitimate.
Yeah, all those women that really suffered.
Yeah, absolutely.
Come on.
You can imagine them saying things like, "Oh, you call that abuse? That's not what I went through." And that would be legitimate for them to say that. That would be fair.
Yeah.
Because
no, you use the word survivor for people who have been raped or gone through kidnappings or cancer, something life-threatening. If it's not life-threatening, you didn't survive nothing. You just were.
It's like
another day at con.
It's like someone with a paper cut comparing their wound to someone who got shot.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I survived. Look,
I survived a paper cut.
You still have a little line there. Can you see it?
Meanwhile, like Tupac has 7 shots in his body.
Hey, aloha, everybody that's in the chat. There's 90 of you watching now. If you can hit that like button, hit that share button, get that out there. And if you are new here, please do subscribe. Andrew, what are you working on, brother?
I am working on it's like my daughter's invitation. My mom's trying to throw her some kind of like what is that called? Like a baby meet, or I don't know how to explain it, but
play date?
Huh?
Play date?
No, like my daughter was born in December, so she's just making like a little party so the whole family can
a coming out party. I don't know.
Yeah, something like a welcoming, like a baby welcoming.
Yeah.
So I'm doing an invitation
family,
version of it.
Welcome to the family.
I want to come.
Book a flight.
You got me.
No, right. Lama Gigante says no like button till dancing bear.
Well, we had a dancing boy. That's on the box.
We did.
Kind of works.
Still standing on all my packing equipment. What is it?
How's the Lone Star packing going?
It's going, dude. I was banging my head. I couldn't get this flipping printer to work. I'm usually Mac, which is like, hey, plug it in and it works, right? Mac is like plug and play on everything, and so I only use the PC for streaming and for going on the internet. And I'm like having to download drivers and do all this support crap and all, and just every time I do something it tells me to do, and then I go to ShipStation and it's like not connecting. And so it took me forever to figure it out. They had no one on chat, so like chat support. And so I was just it's driving me nuts because But then when I did get it figured out, it's like I just printed out 250 labels, just like, wah, 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 wah. It was great. So
that's dope.
It's nice now that it works.
Yeah,
just
I'm not
had to get
excited for that part.
Yeah, well, figure it out before you have to start shipping.
Yeah.
Is Mike boomering? Yes, Hikaru, I was having a boomerific moment. Yes. Elijah, Micah, do as your mother. Do as your mother commands you.
Uh-oh. Someone just put into the chat, did you hear about Jesse Smollett? I just
a new
Googled it.
update? Is there a new update?
Oh, yeah, that's so good. So juicy.
Jesse Smollett.
Well, it seems like it keeps changing, right?
Oh, now he's a suspect.
Yeah. Police says new evidence suggests Jesse Smollett staged.
55 minutes ago. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's go to the article. Application window. Share. Police sources on CNN Entertainment. CNN Entertainment? This should be CNN Politics.
Yeah, no kidding.
Right? New sources, new evidence suggests Jesse Smollett orchestrated attack. Yeah, I know. He's not that good of an actor, so we kind of could tell he was lying. Chicago, CNN. 2 law enforcement suspects with knowledge of the investigation tell CNN that Chicago police believe actor Jesse Smollett paid 2 men to orchestrate an assault on him that he reported late last month. Smollett denies playing a role in the attack, according to the statement from his attorneys. The men, who are brothers, were arrested yesterday but released without charges Friday. Whoa, hey, stop that. I don't want to listen to you.
CNN Chicago police
hey.
Jesse Smollett paid 2 men to orchestrate the assault.
I mean, I guess we could just listen to her say it.
Yeah, really.
All right.
The actor told police that on January 29th, 2 masked men beat him, doused him with a liquid he believed to be bleach, and put a rope around his neck, all while shouting racial and homophobic slurs.
It was the 2 Nigerian princes. Remember how much crap I got for the Nigerian prince thing?
Yeah.
And here they are again.
I want to go out to CNN national correspondent Ryan Young in Chicago now for the latest. Ryan, what are we learning?
So we were talking to those 2 law enforcement sources with knowledge of the investigation. They tell CNN that Chicago police believe Jesse Smollett paid the 2 men to orchestrate the assault. The brothers who were arrested Wednesday were released without charges Friday after police cited the discovery of new evidence. Now, the sources tell CNN that the 2 men are now cooperating fully with law enforcement. Smollett told authorities he was attacked early January 29th by 2 men who were yelling out racial and homophobic slurs. And he said one attacker put a rope around his neck and poured an unknown chemical substance on him. The sources tell CNN that there are records that show the 2 brothers purchased the rope around Smollett's neck at an Ace Hardware store in Chicago. Now, CNN's attempts to reach both Smollett's representative and attorney were unsuccessful right now. I can tell you, police have been working this case. 12 detectives have been working nonstop on this. Right now, more twists and turns. But of course, now the focus is on the investigation and how detectives move this to the next phase.
Oh, Jesse. What are you doing?
That's not good. That's no bueno.
No, but it's going to be terribly entertaining.
Dude, that's so sad.
So many false flags. I mean, are they so desperate?
Oh, man.
I wonder what's the real reason, though. Why?
What drives a person to try to drop? I mean, is it just a publicity stunt, or is it a cry for help?
I don't know, man. It is so bizarre. It is bizarre. There's supposedly an interview he did on Good Morning America that I'm silently observing. And I don't know. It's just weird. If this guy says, hey, it's not real, I'm supposed to believe him, even though the police seem to be believing that he's involved.
Yeah, and now the two it said the two other suspects are what rolling on him now. Essentially, long story short.
Yeah.
How did we get caught? It's 2019. There's cameras everywhere, and you used your own cell phone. So I don't know if you know about this, but when so they he printed out a phone log, right? Of this is how they found the two Nigerian dudes. The police wanted a phone log so that they could track his calls from that day. So he printed them out a phone log and deleted the phone calls to the Nigerian guys, right? So then the police subpoenaed the phone log from like Verizon or whatever, and all they did was look for the ones he deleted, and they used those as the clues to what he didn't want them to see. It's like,
man,
this guy's. Wait, what is this show he's on?
Empire.
Yeah.
So it's not like a detective show where you might know something like this would have happened.
CSI.
That boy is dumber than a bag of hammers.
Why would you? It's just, why would you put yourself in danger or something like that? Even just to what point is worth all that? That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Gosh, remember the old days when they would come out with a movie like 20 years later about the real story of certain events? I can't wait to watch the movie of this one.
Someone changed their name to Nigerian Prince Jeremy.
Yeah, I saw that.
Whatever happened to that guy? I don't remember his name. I just remember him as the Nigerian prince.
Oh, the one that you were involved in? I don't know.
Drew Lidke thinks Kamala Harris put him up to it. Man, I can't believe we're already starting the whole presidential thing again. Oh,
I feel like it never ended.
I know, right? They've been so wound up for all this time, but now they got nobody. They got nobody.
I don't know if I'm ready for it, man. I don't know what to think about everything that's going on right now, man. There's so much weird stories. I was listening to your talk radio the other day about what's going on with the New Deal and what was in that bill that
the Green New Deal.
Yeah, the Green New Deal, and then what the president signed to do a emergency state of emergency. Then everyone's saying, well, he doesn't have the right to do that. It's not under his jurisdiction to pull that off, and certain monies he can't use. And I'm just like, what in the world? It's spinning to me.
Well, everybody's got an opinion,
I miss Bill Clinton.
I did not have sex with that cigar. Are those chips delicious, Elliot?
Yeah, they are. They
sorry. They sound delicious.
I haven't eaten anything all night.
Yeah, I just had a banana before I came back on.
I was hoping I could keep it quiet, the crunch in my mouth, but it's the Lay's. You can't
take the worst food too, chips.
I know. I'll stop. Sorry.
There's pizza, sandwiches, bananas. You got chips.
Well, I would eat pizza. I just don't have any. Oh, it's late. What time is this? 2 a.m. I can't go out there to pizza now.
They don't deliver late, Elliot?
You're just going to have to go in the fridge and grab a cold hot dog and just go to town.
Yeah, I know, right? Hot dogs. I don't eat much of those anymore either.
Yeah.
I bought breakfast for the kids this morning from McDonald's, and I was like, oh, this is gross. I should never have done it.
No. You should just go to Starbucks. Has a good like chorizo sandwich, chorizo egg McMuffin, not McMuffin, but
I get mad at Starbucks. They charge so much money for those little tiny things. I bought one of those egg. It was like a egg white thing with pepper in it. I don't even like the peppers. Man, it was gross. And I paid like $4 for it. Get out of here.
Yeah, Starbucks is overpriced, but you know.
But it's still healthier options for sure. Nah. I get some coffee.
Yeah, you guys are. So Andrew, are you ready for how much this fulfillment thing is going to cost? Keep that money set aside. The fulfillment money. Keep that set aside, because you know what's funny is I planned this out with the $15,000 is sort of how much I would take to do the fulfillment and everything, but when you start getting up there in the numbers, when you go from 1,000 sales to like 2,000 sales, all those numbers magically mean nothing. So,
what do you mean, like bad or good?
Oh. I mean, good in the fact that you're making more sales. So obviously you're making more money, but you have to keep in mind that you have to save more of it because of the fulfillment, especially if you're doing a lot of overseas sales. The overseas sales are, internationals are, they ain't pretty.
It'd be cheaper just to like, no, it doesn't work that way.
Well, you know what I did? I think I did it right. Was I charged $15 for overseas, which it doesn't cover any of the packing or any of the time or any of the materials, but standard overseas is about $15.50 now.
Mm-hmm.
The rates did go up. But I didn't want to like mitigate the cost for overseas people by overcharging domestic people. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like, oh, it'll all balance out. I know, but you're screwing like 80% of your clientele to balance it out. So.
Yeah, man. Oh, yeah, we'll see. It's good that I have you guys. I have you. I can hit up Zach too. Donald, Nasser. So I'll definitely be doing my homework, you know.
What is that about, sir?
It says.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going to happen when that comes time for me. I'm dreading all of it. I don't want to do any of it.
You got Doug, dude. So he's going to have a lot of experience, you know.
Yeah, but still, it'll be me fulfilling.
Fulfillment.
Yeah, right. No, he told me, he goes, "This is your campaign." Right. Yeah. You got it. Yeah. I'm like, okay. Yeah. Jump to it. Do it. Go now. Bo. So I'm in the middle of trying to come up with the materials for this right now.
Wait, he said it's your campaign?
Yeah, because I'm running it. I'm running it on my end.
Oh.
Yeah. So. Woo! Good times.
So he's writer, right?
He's writer on this story, yeah. And
he's gonna write it and he's gonna pimp it.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's you got to do the rest.
Well, I mean, whatever's in the budget for whatever's in the budget to do. You know, we have a percentage that we're splitting, and then we just got to find the right people to do it. I'm hoping to find some. I'm not sure how it's going to work out. It just depends on how well it goes. If it doesn't go too well enough, then I'll have to do more of the work myself.
Seriously,
but I'm hoping that I can hire people out to do elements like lettering and coloring. I'd rather do that than me try to do it. That wouldn't be as fun.
So well, I've got some people if you want to try them out. So
yeah, I'll definitely be looking into that. I mean, I hope, and on the positive side, I'm always pessimistic, but on the positive side of that, maybe it does great, and then it'll be fine, you know. What does that say? Somebody said, "Is Elliot going to make a metatarsal masterpiece?" No, but
no foot drawing.
No. It'll just be. Well, maybe I will.
Yeah,
I'll wear socks.
Boba Foot. You sent me the money. You did not send me an address or any information other to yeah. I need an address. No address, no Boba Foot.
Yeah, it's hard to ship with no address. It's really difficult.
Yeah, and then somebody, I was going through, and somebody like sent me. They didn't even put their address in the for one of the books, it just said his name over and over again in all the different address slots. I'm like, that's not how this works. I can't just assume.
Yeah.
Just send it out into the world with your name on it.
You can't worry about doxing when you're ordering something. You have to give your address.
Yeah. Seriously. I mean,
James has does
digital copy.
I'm sorry.
But nothing.
James says, what kind of tiers and extras will Elliot's project have? It's probably going to be similar to some of the ones that you've seen. There'll definitely be an original art version of it because I'm going to do some original stuff. But I'm going to save it for the splash pages and the big moments or the first appearances and stuff like that.
That's smart.
We'll see.
And you know what you can do is you can just pencil it. Pencil it on the computer, print it out blue line and ink it.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm planning. That's kind of because Doug's really likes my the way I use the brush pen. And he's been kind of encouraging me strongly to use the brush pen. So I'm like, okay, I think what you're trying to tell me, Doug, is you want me to use the brush pen. Yeah. Whatever you got to do. I'm like, yeah, sure. So and I like the look. I'm actually looking at I want the artwork to feel a little bit like Sean Gordon Murphy's technique. That nice grungy, dirty brush strokes. I like that a lot. So we'll see how I can pull that off. So all the stuff I've been doing digital is just to experiment with the digital tools and see how far I can take that. If it's something I can actually use. I don't know I'll be able to do that for this project because I really want this to be. I want to have one of those tiers to help get some of the artwork out there and help support the project. So obviously he's going to need more than just digital.
Yeah, absolutely. And then are you going to do a sketch cover variant?
I hadn't planned on it, but I'll definitely be doing sketches. I don't know if there'll be a sketch cover. I'm not totally clear yet where Doug, because even though I'm running the campaign, he obviously has some input on how he wants to publish it. So if it goes to hardcover, then there won't be a spot for that.
Do you have an initial page count planned?
Right now, we're at 48. That's what I'm shooting for, except that he left it open enough for it to be flexible. So I'm a little nervous about that because we're thinking that if
it's going to be 100 pages now. Shut up, Doug.
Yeah, but we're thinking I want to at least be able to offer that as a stretch goal.
Later, head
because again, if it funds to that, then it warrants it. We can afford to do it. But if it doesn't, then the goal is plan A is 48 pages and go from there.
Yeah, but you don't want to get into Doug's mindset of, and I mean, I understand his mindset and I agree it is fundamentally a wise move that he's trying to put all the money back into Bigfoot Bill so that, I mean, Doug could walk away with Bigfoot Bill $100,000 in profit easily if he wanted to, but he's putting all the money back into production and beefing it up and doing all this stuff because he wants to fertilize he wants to fertilize his crops. He wants to make sure that he is cementing his fan base in the Indiegogo, the Comicsgate, the YouTube market, so that every book he does from now on, they're going to buy. Right. But Doug probably has a war chest. That kid loves freaking making noise. That not all of us have. And, Elliot, I'm going to assume that since you haven't been in Hollywood, you probably don't have the war chest Doug has. So you need to find a way to make sure that you're going to maximize your profit, and the fans are going to want your stuff because you're producing great stuff. It's not because you're going to throw bells and whistles and tin foil covers and hardback gold laced blah blah blah. Don't let Doug rope you into trying to maximize the unimportant things about the book. The important thing is the creation, the product itself, you know, the heart and mind and soul that you put into it. It's not all that other crap. And you need this to create a war chest so you can move on to your own next projects.
Yeah, I totally see what you're saying with that. Yeah, like we're talking about it. I think there's some compromises we can have in this, and that goes back to some. It might be something like, you know, the way the format I do it in, or anything else. But he knows what we're trying to do. He knows that I need this to be lucrative to help support the effort. To your point, so that's not lost on him. We're just trying to figure out how can we accomplish enough of everything and still make something that's worth producing long term and taking it to other places beyond this, because he does have those connections we can always observe and look at. But either way, though, I think what I'm mainly doing here, someone says transition my Instagram followers to YouTube. You would be surprised. Much easier than done. Oh man, that is so difficult. A whole
different demographic.
Yeah, there's something to be said about how people they get comfortable in one platform and they don't want to go anywhere. So I mean, I've been working on it. I think that's one of the reasons why my channel has grown. I've been sharing, but man, they are stubborn.
Oh, Gary, why don't you come in here, Gary, and we can pimp your Indiegogo.
Yeah.
We can pimp all of ours. TheMegComic.com. TheMegComic.com. I should probably show some stuff. I haven't shown anything in like forever.
And Sovereign.
Yeah, everybody.
I don't want to pimp Sovereign that much anymore.
No? You done? After today's conversation, no more.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to go Dropbox and see what I got in here. Make colors? Do you have to make that much noise, Micah? Is it really important? Oh, I cannot find my Meg files.
What?
I guess I could just go to the Indiegogo.
Yeah. There's that. That's what it's there for. You may as well use it.
All right, I'm just gonna do a quick, because I haven't promoted this thing in months, so I probably do have some new fans here. Micah, what are you doing?
Yeah, if your channel's been growing, there's some definitely new faces.
Yeah, I'm almost at 5,000.
Woo!
I'm getting there. All right, so for those who don't know, I'm doing a project. It's called The Meg. Or actually, it's just called Meg. It's based on the book that the movie The Meg was also based off of. Micah, can you just stop? You're making so much bloody noise. Just put it down and go. My family. So anyways, there's 3 full-length graphic novels you can find on the I'm on my actual campaign editor site, but that's okay. You can get a Comics for the Troops tier, but the Meg is again based on that. This is an Indiegogo exclusive cover. Seriously, dude. Oh my gosh, you're killing me. I couldn't mute it and not want to mute you 2 years. It's freaking driving me bananas. This is good. Oh my gosh. All right. So it's like 144 pages. I did all the art. I did a good chunk of the writing or the adaptation. Again, based on the book, not the movie. And then this is a book I created with artist Harold Edge. Stop. What are you doing? He's like playing Tetris with these boxes back there. Wow. All right, I can't do this right now. So SIXGUN Samurai. There you go. Check it out. The main comic, Deal with the Devil, the 3rd story. I'll come back to this after somebody else promote one of their things. I need to mute. Kyung will do it.
Kyung.
Hey, what's going on, everyone?
What's
All right,
up?
brother. I'm gonna mute myself. Kyung, promote your book.
Just jump in and promote the book. Sure. Battle Maiden Knuckle Bomb is currently available on In Demand. It's going to be closing up pretty soon, actually. We're going to be wrapping up in April. And we're going to be doing one final push. I'm going to be releasing some new content for the book. And yeah. Let me see if I could open up a screen share and show you guys some stuff. How are you guys doing, Elliot? Andrew?
Doing good. Doing good. Now
Doing
that you're
good,
here, we've
man.
been better.
No.
Been trying to pimp that Alita movie.
Oh, yeah, I heard it was good.
It's really good, dude.
I know.
Don't let the eyes fool you.
Well, I saw they made some adjustments, right? They made the.
Yeah, they tweaked it, but it's freaking good, dude.
I can't wait to see it now.
Probably the closest like live action anime we'll get that's like legit.
Looking at the the trailers that they have, though, the eyes still kind of weird me out. But for them,
when you watch it, it works, dude. Like
it works. Okay,
it works.
Yeah, for the most part, though, aside from that, everything else looked really exciting and looked pretty good. But yeah, I finished the 6x9 pinup of Saya. This and the other 6x9s for the title cards for chapter 1 and 2 of my book have gone out to the printer. I should be getting the prints in next week, if not next week, the beginning of the following week. But yeah, every backer of the book is going to receive a 6x9 with this artwork signed and probably with a little thank you personalized note in there.
Nice, man. That looks great.
Thank you.
Man, she's voluptuous.
You're about to break up a lot of couples, dude.
Hopefully not.
Man, good things after Valentine's Day. It's been tragic.
But awesome. Yeah, aside from that, Professor Geek has Tales from the Stacks, which hit its funding goal today. So, congrats to Professor.
Yeah,
and, yeah, man. He revealed the John Malin cover art either yesterday or a couple of days ago. It looks very, very much John Malin. Yeah. He definitely
and
did.
Speaking of Professor Geek, he just dropped $5 in super chat and said, "Back Battle Maiden Knuckle Bomb before it's too late." And the Meg is epic. I've read it.
Yeah, Prof had good review for the Meg.
Yeah, he did a great review for it. I forget, did I send you SIXGUN Samurai and Deal with the Devil too? Because I could if you want to do reviews on that.
I gotta have Professor Geek on my channel. Maybe he would be interested.
Yeah, Professor, if you want to come in here, I'll send you a link.
I'm gonna. Where's Battle Maiden Knuckle Bomb at here?
Battle Maiden.
John Malin is drawing the cover with his feet.
Like, John, why did your style change so much?
Because when I draw with my feet, looks good. Male Militia, Wolf Milk.
He sounds like DMX.
I tried, man. I tried.
What? Malin Militia. What?
Malin.
Hikaru just posted up Gary Shipman's Indiegogo link in the chat, so please do check that one out too. He's got about an hour left. He should be on here pimping it, but he's not. Don't ask me why. Pretty close, Malin. Sounds like strong bad. They like your impression of John Malin.
It's a caricature. Yeah, it does kind of sound like strong bad.
It gotta be like drier.
It has to be what?
Like
higher?
drier. Like more low, like low energy.
Okay.
More calm. chilled
Yeah.
out.
If you guys want to, he doesn't a lot though. He does. That's me finding my rhythm there. How's it go? Wolf milk,
brother.
male militia. Yeah, that's right. That's right,
Militia.
Nasser.
I can't
right,
do it.
Nasser.
I can't do it, man.
No, I'm actually imitating him when he does the Hulk portion of our NWO thing.
Oh.
All right.
Is this just the noisiest channel on YouTube?
Probably.
I don't hear him very much.
Really?
Not that bad.
No, it's mild on my end here.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Malin has a strong Michigan accent. Just think Fargo. Yeah.
Thanks George Smalley, but
Isn't a Michigan accent sound more like Canadian? Is that what it is? Am I wrong about that?
they're pretty close.
Don't you know?
Don't you know?
Abort it. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Taco something. Mike, it's important.
Let's see here.
Mike, it's important. Josh, I ain't playing that game. This is the not Mike hour. All right. This is not Mike hour. Ethan is not welcome here with his penis parade.
Hey, Mike.
Whoa.
Pee-pee parade.
Ew.
Oh, hey, look
While
at that.
talking, you can sound like Malin, like chew on a biscuit.
They're getting mad at you, Mike, because you yelled at me about my chips and you're eating pretzels.
I didn't yell at you at all. I just asked.
No, I
if
know.
you were eating chips.
I was just kidding. Hold on a second
Pretzels
here.
also are not as noisy as chips.
No. Well, I had to suck on them a little bit, get them all nasty.
That's the worst, man. Wet chips. You ever accidentally pick up a wet chip and you?
Oh yeah.
Oh, gross.
I'll tell you what's the worst: when a baby picks up chips,
No.
and puts it back into the bowl, and then you're like, "What? Ah, what is that?"
Yeah. Oops. I'm putting the megcomic.com in there too. Mr. Hellstrom has a weird question and then doesn't ask it. All right. None of your business notes that one penis is not a parade. Well, one penis in a parade is too many penises for me, so.
It's true.
You ever notice that the gay pride parade was almost always on the same weekend as San Diego Comic-Con for years and years?
No.
Oh.
No. I still haven't done a San Diego show yet, so.
Oh, it's dead, dude.
Is it? Still got a lot of people there, right?
No, it's about movies now.
It's not dead, but I think cons are dying. Gary, you came here to pimp your project.
Yay!
Well, hi, how are you doing?
Hey, Gary.
How are you?
Hey,
Just hanging out with some good friends, eating some pretzels, and
I thought that John Malin was from Tennessee.
No.
No, he's from Michigan. He talk like Michigan.
He sounds sort of southern to me.
Taco Bell.
He does kind of have a weird twang to his voice. I agree.
it's sort of drawl. It's got a drawl.
I got a draw. Both milk.
Graveyard
That's
shift.
all I got. That's all I got.
Bell.
Yeah. So if you're good, I could pick you for Graveyard Shift Part 2.
Oh, brother.
I know it's getting ridiculous. I love it when a good joke morphs into something else, and all of a sudden it's no longer about John anymore. It's going to be about some character we came up with.
Sean's going to come back.
Weird.
What were you guys talking about?
Viking.
Oh. Yeah, the barbarian comics game. Oh. All right. One little bit at a time. I got you, Kyung. I got you. I think I'm your latest backer, I think.
Oh, thank you.
because it's running out. I'm running out of time. I got to jump in there. I'll get to the Meg next.
As soon as I say I'm closing it down, you'll get to it, right?
Oh, you know, if you had to, all you gotta do is ask me. What is you know, the Vikings, they used to eat their children. What are you talking about, John Malin? Oh, you know, wolf milk. Like, okay, relax.
It's not gay. It's not gay.
I love John. He's so great. He's such a good sport. I like it. I like when I go every once in a while I'll catch him on his like late night show.
Yeah.
And he just kind of chills out and he starts, yeah, so I was watching Star Trek, you know. I don't know what you guys are talking about. And he gets real nerdy about the weird. That's to me, that's like that's the nerdy of the nerdy right there.
I saw that show and he's all busting out Star Trek and Doctor Who and all this stuff. I'm like, John, you are a closet nerd, like a legit closet nerd. You have been hiding this from us. Because I'll talk about Doctor Who or Star Trek, whatever.
He drops his battle axe on the floor. Clank. It's time to talk about Star Trek.
He's gonna start going into his D&D campaigns next.
I do have a chaotic neutral barbarian.
Chaotic neutral.
Half elf, half
I got a D20 shirt. You should check it out. It's great. It's 3D. Watermelon Platypus drops $20 and says, Mike, find me on Twitter and invite me on. Let's talk. Let's talk, he says. All right. Hold on. Let's get Gary Shipman to pitch his book first. Gary, go.
Okay. I have like about an hour left on my extended. What?
An hour? That's it?
I think so.
Oh, Gary.
Let's see.
Sorry.
You're sorry?
Yeah,
Why are you sorry?
Because I got to share. I got to find. We got to get that going here. Let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Hey, wait, Watermelon Platypus. Are you sober?
So yeah, it's I have an hour left on my extended sketchbook. It also has some Packins Land stuff, which I've been working hard on because the omnibus is around the corner, like actually a month away. I'll be launching my Indiegogo for the Packins Land omnibus, but there's still an hour that if people are interested, they could jump on the sketchbook, and all that money helps me to do the next project. So it's all appreciated.
Rock and roll. Do you need some help, Elijah? And close the door. You're just being annoying.
So
your birthday's in a half an hour. We'll get to it.
Go.
Happy birthday, Elijah.
I could officially go beat him up now. And not get in trouble for it.
It's true. That's true.
Yeah, that's the funny thing is now he can't he'll wrestle with his friend all the time and they'll punch each other and crap. And it's like, dude, you're about to cross a line where that's literally going to be illegal now.
Yeah,
it's funny.
All right, so I just shared it on Twitter here.
You shared it on the tweeters.
On the Twitter, the tweeters. He's very good. All right. Let's see.
All right. Hikaru is putting Gary's sketchbook on the chat, so please, guys, do check that out. Rhoda, check out themeg.com. What do you guys think? Should I let Watermelon Platypus in? He says he's half sober.
At least it's positive.
Give him a time limit.
Yeah.
All right.
He's positive about it. That's at least good.
Let's see. Watermelon Platypus. Paste. How many pages is that omnibus again, Gary?
It's going to be like 400. Well, right now I have 416 pages, but it's going to grow.
Nice.
That's a lot of pages, man.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
Is it black and white or color?
At the moment, it's black and white.
Yeah, because color would be really expensive.
Yeah, it would. So, yeah, we're going classic black and white right now.
And there's the platypus.
Yeah.
Hey, boyos.
Hola.
Hey.
Hey-o.
Hold up. Hey, all these windows popping up.
Oh no. Critias says you're a Malin militia guy.
No, I'm absolutely. Well, Mike, you're a great artist, but John Malin's probably 10 times the artist you are.
Ooh.
Just 10.
Kicking.
Well, that's being 1/10 of John Malin's pretty good.
Oh, because I got wolf milk. And I ride wolves to work in the winter naked because I can resist cold, no problem.
Flat Earth is real. Flat Earth is
Flat Earth. Yeah, Flat Earth is real, everybody. Okay, gotta go.
Taco Supremes.
There we go.
Soft shell.
I like how you talk like this. I'm starting to do? It's starting to sound like the guy from Men in Black. D'Onofrio.
Yeah.
You see, I got this cat here. It's
I need some sugar for my wolf milk.
First of all, I don't talk like that.
bad?
I don't talk like that, first of all.
So who do we all have here? I just walked home and just said, first thing, invite me in the chat. Who's all here? Who's all here?
Andrew Huerta.
I know Andrew Huerta. Obviously, he's a phenomenal artist. I can't wait to receive your comic book, Andrew Huerta.
Thank you.
We've got the big ship, Gary Shipman.
Gary Shipman,
Hey,
who sells almost nothing. You got your black and white, black and red, whatever you're selling, right?
No, that's Elliot. That's Elliot Fernandez.
Oh, that's me.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
black and red.
I bought him.
Gary's doing
I'm
the Gary Shipman sketchbook campaign.
Gary Shipman.
Yes,
here's
hello.
the thing. Gary Shipman, you've been Comicsgate for a long while. You need to actually make a comic and sell it, and we'll all buy it.
Yeah, I'm working on it. There's actually a comic in this campaign with the sketchbook. If you look at, if it's up on screen, I don't know if you can see it, but it says Packins Land right there. That's a new cover.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, but I'm
Good
doing
man.
the omnibus. It's going to be launching in March, mid-March.
You need to look at what Comicsgate is. The fact that we're selling comic books and buying comic books. I need to go into that. Like you came in and you said, like, oh, I have my sketchbook. I'm going to sell my sketchbook. No. Make and sell a comic book, and you will sell tons of comics, my friend. Please.
Right on.
Yeah, the comics do better.
Absolutely. Well, that's what we're here for. We're here to buy comics.
Those are comic fans.
Right on. I'm doing it.
Platypus is the audience. So.
Yep, I am the audience. So please go on. Who's next in our chat?
That would be Kyung Lee.
Kyung Lee. Okay. How about your comic, Kyung?
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
Of course. My man. And who's the guy who got the Black Bolt? I think I bought his.
That's Elliot.
That's
Elliot.
It's not John Malin. Oh,
Oh, brother.
You know, I wish you were all John Malin.
we can't all be wolf milk. Oh.
I don't think the world could take that.
Elliot, you know what you sound like?
Malin's too powerful to be more than one Malin.
Too much Malin and we tear a hole in the time-space continuum.
Oh, that's right.
It just hit me. Elliot sounds
You guys
like
are all fighting each other.
Elliot sounds like the bad guy from Men in Black.
That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying.
Vincent
John Millen's in the chat.
I know.
Oh, wait a minute. What I meant was
King of all wolves, doom.
Okay. Okay, so I was out tonight. What did I miss in the? Why did Mike start this chat? What was tonight's show about?
Just the Aloha. We're just here. Flat Earth is real.
Flat Earth is real. Hey, Mike. Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
Hey, Mike. I would, Mike. Mike. I like you, Mike. I don't like your dinosaurs in China theory.
Thank you.
So I read that.
Thank you.
Well, I read that stuff, and I was like, "Oh my god, this is very interesting."
Right? It's good stuff. It's good stuff.
Mike said,
Like,
unicorns are real.
People make fun of you, but I'm very interested in this anti-culture philosophy that people have. I went to school for physics. I know my history. I know all this stuff, and it's very interesting to hear these different theories about, like, oh, maybe the Earth is older than we may think. Maybe the Earth is thousands of years older than we may think. And my belief is the Book of Genesis literalist. I believe the Book of Genesis is literally true. It's my favorite book ever written. Mm-hmm. And so when I hear you talk about dinosaurs in China, I'm like, oh, this guy's talking about something I may be interested in. I don't know the argument. I don't know the truth. I think history is not necessarily true history.
I just think I believe I trust history, historical reports. I trust more than scientific theories.
I trust the Bible more than I trust carbon dating a little bit.
Yeah.
I want to hear all these different theories, because what happens is they go, okay, man originated out of Africa. And then they go, oh, we found bones that are 30,000 years older, and they're in England or China or some shit. I'm going, how come no one knows really anything? No one knows anything. And so when I hear you talking about, what's his name, the explorer, the trader,
Marco Polo.
Who went to China. Marco Polo. When I hear you talking about Marco Polo, and I read that stuff, go, well, this is actually kind of interesting, because I don't think we'd actually know anything.
On description of an Allosaurus.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. You know, it is a spot on. We're all crazy for believing it, but what makes us crazy is, do we or do we not believe in carbon dating? Is carbon dating accurate or not? And the truth is, it's not.
No, it's not. It's not.
So the fact is that we know nothing. We know nothing.
Oh, Critias.
And so what do I know? What I know is that the Christian Bible, the Book of Genesis, I believe. I go, holy shit! Oh, excuse my language. Holy God! All this stuff seems to make sense. And then I hear
John Mahon.
Oh, brother, another Christian.
Mike, I'm not just a Christian. I'm my dad is a Christian. He came to it. My mom is probably half agnostic. My brother is a hardcore atheist. The 4 people in our family, and I'm a physicist by trade. And I go, nothing. The Bible makes sense to me more than any of this other stuff. Yeah. That's the truth.
Yeah. Well, you know, dude, if you do a deep dive into this stuff, and you see that there's a reason why
we don't know anything.
I know, but there's a reason why Carl Sagan came up with the genetic memory excuse, because he looked at all of the dragon stories from every culture around the entire planet, and he said, how could all of these people have stories and legends, and I mean, not even that old of legends, of giant walking reptiles.
Example
dinosaurs-
Gilgamesh. Example Beowulf.
Oh yeah. If they weren't, oh, that's the interesting thing about Beowulf. The original story about Beowulf. How does Beowulf kill the Grendel?
Oh, that's
He
my
ripped his arm off.
ancestors.
He ripped his arm off.
He rips his arm off. Right? How big is a T-Rex's arm?
Well, he could have ripped a Velociraptor's arm off.
I know.
If
no,
humans and dinosaurs lived at the same time,
Grendel's
Mike.
big enough- well, in the story, the Grendel's mouth is big enough to like swallow a manhole.
See, here's the thing. If anyone knew I thought this stuff, I would be ostracized from society. My family would be like, "Are you crazy, person?" But I look at this stuff and I go, "Oh my god, this some of this stuff makes sense." The Book of Genesis makes so much sense to me.
Beowulf is one of my ancestors.
And so when I take other human culture, or I go like Darwinism, like what really Darwinism doesn't make sense. Are there other things that could make sense? What if hypothetically carbon dating is wrong? Hypothetically, what else makes sense?
Well,
what do we know? What do we not know?
Is only accurate on things that we don't know the dates of, because it's always inaccurate on the things we do know the dates of.
Well, it doesn't. Can it only not tell the time past like 30,000 years or something, or 50,000 years, or a million years, or how far does carbon dating go to be accurate? And all you guys, we got like 8 you guys in the chat, and you're all probably rolling your eyes. What do you think?
No,
doesn't carbon dating only go back like a million years or something?
Do any of you guys not believe in carbon dating? Do any of you guys think carbon dating might be false? Do any of you guys think
I think it's false.
Might be false.
Is that why you have a platypus? Because doesn't a platypus prove that evolution is nonsense?
It doesn't prove anything. I think a platypus is funny.
A platypus, it's like God got drunk while he was creating. I was like the bill. Hey, Beaver, give me your tail. I'm gonna make it have fur, and it's gonna lay eggs. It's gonna be so funny.
Oh, brother.
So wait a minute. I kind of want to change. Critias is here. Hey, Critias, I bought your book.
What am I, platypus?
Yeah, my man. I bought your book.
Did you buy the Meg?
I appreciate it, man.
Yeah,
did you get the Meg?
I did buy the Meg, Mike. I actually hesitated on buying the Meg because I thought the same things that Ethan thought, where it was like it was a bullshit thing. Excuse my language.
Watch your language, bro. Watch your language.
Are your children in the room?
No, but this is still the Aloha Hour.
I thought you were being scammed by other people, and willingly. I thought you were willingly being scammed, and you fell backwards into being in the right eventually this past week. Thank God for you.
God always takes.
But the reason I bought the Meg was because I was in the chats, and I badmouthed the Meg so much. I'm like, I don't think this is. I don't think we should buy this. I think it's a bad thing. Blah blah blah. And then you called me out for 1 second in like a long Ethan's chat. And I went, you know what? I support Mike. I'm going to support Mike. And I bought your book. I bought the Meg. I can't wait to receive it. Well, because I support you. I support you more than I dislike what was happening. And now I don't dislike it's happening at all. and in the end, before what happened recently, where you own the rights, is that right? You own the rights?
I own the license, yes.
Before that, I felt good about buying the book because I trusted your judgment and I supported you more than anything else.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Now, everyone has to go back. Gary Shipman's sketchbook.
Gary, what are you for dollar amount?
Thank you, Mike.
What are your special tiers, man? Tell us what your tiers are.
Okay. Let's take a look, shall we?
By the way, I have no booze here, so I'm only sobering up as time goes on.
So I have only one of the early bird special left, and it's kind of a late bird special at this point. And that gets you everything. Gets you all three of my sketchbooks, the Packins Land comic book, and the Packins Land calendar 2019, and trading cards, Packins Land trading cards.
Packins Land two Ks?
Yes.
Okay.
We have the next one is just a digital download. The one after that is the Packins Land comic book perk. And this one gets you basically the comic book. It gets you the first 3 issues.
Can I talk Comicsgate a little bit?
Oh, wait a second. Gary, does Packins Land take place on a flat Earth?
Well, if you see that cover, that cover with the bear on it, it's flat. Right there. And see, there's a
excellent. Flat Earth is real.
Gary is a 10 out of 10 artist. But what is the product he's selling? Please. You're selling a sketchbook, right, Gary?
Well, this is sort of it.
It's a bundle.
It's a bundled package. It has 3 sketchbooks, comic books, trading cards, and a calendar.
And I bought your sketchbooks. I'm a huge art fiend. I just love to look at art on paper.
Well, thank you.
Yep, long ago, like probably back in like July or whatever, when you first were on
long ago.
Caps.
Sweet.
Are you making fun of me, Mike?
Oh, no, what are you talking about?
No, this is John Malin.
The cockroach guy from that movie, from the Men in Black.
When I grill out a megalodon in my backyard, I use dinosaur bones to light the fire. Flat Earth is real.
I eat it with Taco Bell.
With picante sauce.
And it's pronounced tortilla.
I'm doing this all for John because he's in the chat and he's like,
He wants everyone to stay in character as him.
Okay, well, John Malin drinks milk from the wolf, right? That's very soy-based. I don't think anyone wants to buy John Malin's books. His art is good, but the soy may infect you.
Oh, it's only alleged milk. Oh,
it's not even milk. It's not even milk.
Like
you guys watch his chat. It's not even milk.
Yeah, we're not gonna go there.
It's Malin Militia.
It's not gay. It's not gay.
First of all, what you don't understand is the Vikings taught us how to extract the milk from the wolves.
It wasn't easy.
And whenever I nibble on megalodon meat, because Mike has a thing called Meg, I want to talk about that briefly while we talk about Gary Shipman's Packins Land with the sketchbook and the comic books and the trading cards and all the other goodies.
So is Gary going to make a comic? Are you going to make a comic, Gary? Because that's what we're all here for, to actually buy a comic, a story.
Yeah, I'm making a comic book called Packins Land.
Yeah, well, you've been doing that for like a decade, right?
2 decades.
Well, then sell that.
Okay.
It's in the bundle. That's what you're getting, part of the bundle. The comic also.
That's only a couple of the issues, but I'm going to be in a month's time launching a new Indiegogo campaign called the Packins Land Omnibus, which will have 400 plus pages of comic book story.
Gary, of any Comicsgate Indiegogo, yours seems to be the lowest funded. It seems to be because of your product. It's not because of your talent. It's not because of your art. It's because you are highly talented and your art is phenomenal.
It's because it doesn't come on my show pimp enough.
It's because your first product was not what Comicsgate was about. Your Comicsgate is about buying a comic book.
I can't hear you, Mike.
Didn't you do another Indiegogo before this?
Yeah, actually, this is the same This is just an extension of my other Indiegogo. So if you put the two together, I guess I have the largest funded sketchbook in Comicsgate.
So this is you just trying to squeeze a little more out of it.
Well, I had extra copies, and I didn't want to hang on to them, so I offered it.
Well, you said this is Gary. You said this is an extension. Your first Indiegogo.
The first one closed, and then he launched this one because he had extra product to try to.
This one is the one I bought. The one where I discovered he was existing and he was part of Comicsgate. But was your first one before Jawbreakers?
No.
It wasn't before Jawbreakers.
No. Isn't Jawbreakers the first thing?
Yeah.
Jawbreakers is the first thing, which I still haven't received.
Mine came out. Mine ended in November of last year.
I think if you made a great comic instead of a sketchbook, and I love
Platypus.
Go on, please.
Making one. This is, sometimes people need to continue putting out product in between the bigger projects.
What I'm thinking is that the top 5 money Indiegogo projects are also the top 5 talents. It's Ethan Van Sciver, it's Mitch Breitweiser, it's yourself, Mike, it's John Malin, it's John Malin again. You guys are the top 5 funded because you guys are the top talented artists, and I'm not dissing anyone else. Andrew Huerta, I think you are one of the greatest new artists. I think Narwhal is also one of the greatest new artists that's undiscovered. And I also who else do I say? Huerta, Narwhal. Does anyone else give me any?
Just say John Malin again. It works better. Oh,
you guys are highly talented, and I think one of the points of Comicsgate is the fact that we have high tier art, and so when I look at the comic books that are coming out and they are comic book sized, I think the next step is that someone comes out with a book that's a bigger format, like the European size, like the Tintin comics. I think someone needs to highlight the art. I think that's what matters. The fact that we need to highlight the fact that we can make the best art.
Well, I think we're getting.
He just said he was going to be doing a 400+ page omnibus of Packens Land.
Well, good for you, Gary. I'll buy the hell out of that.
Yeah. What are you gonna say, Elliot?
I was gonna say that's. I think we're all trying to get there at some point where we're all developing our content and our product, and that's why some people criticize us for spending time on YouTube. That's part of the machine that we're utilizing to market and sell. So. It's a little bit of everything, and it all happened. Unfortunately, we don't all have. Some of us are starting to create books at different stages. Some of us have already started. Some already have stuff complete, and some of us are just beginning. So we'll see. You'll see some better stuff as we move along.
Someone says, "Oh, they criticize our time on YouTube." Oh no, it's like the media telling Donald Trump. Well, I think a helpful suggestion is that Donald Trump should get off Twitter. I think Ethan should get off YouTube. I think Comicsgate should get off YouTube. No. These are not your friends telling you to do this. None of your friends will tell you to get off YouTube, guys.
Yeah, absolutely. I totally agree with that.
Never listen to any of those idiots. Liam says, Gary is humble, so audiences don't notice him much. He has a small but dedicated base. That is it. It is not size. It's just he's an artist, not a salesman. And I have the same problem. He's saying he has the same problem. Obviously, I don't have the same problem.
Can I give it
all the time? That's it.
Can I? Sorry, Mike. Can I give an example of Gary? Gary came into Comicsgate and started pimping his book around the same time as Doug TenNapel. And I own a ton of Doug TenNapel books. I've been a huge fan of his since 2005, and Gary came on. Doug came on at the same time, and Doug sold a book. Gary sold his sketches, and there was a big difference there. I think Gary has a huge talent, and he just needs to sell a comic book, because what we're here for is a replacement for the comic storytelling industry. We want a story.
Okay. Platypus, you're
not just to sell a product.
Repeating yourself. You're repeating yourself. We got that point already. And
Go ahead.
and he is doing it. This is just a bridge between now and then. So lighten up.
It will happen for Gary, but I think it would have happened for you if you had done what Doug did. Yeah, lighten up. I agree. I love you guys. I love you guys so much. You guys.
I'm doing the
Thanks,
best.
Mike. By the way, there's Gary.
Yes.
You're a 10 out of 10 artist, my friend.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm. Make a story. We'll all buy it.
Okay, I'll work on it.
Gary, what I need you to do is to drink some wolf milk.
Drink the wolf milk. Well,
And you'll feel better in the morning.
Mike's a great artist, and look what he did. He made a Lone Star. Are you a writer, Mike?
No, clearly he's not a writer because he just wrote his book.
But I'm pretty much more excited about Lone Star than any other Comicscape book. I have not got Jawbreakers or Cyberfrog, but I am excited for Lone Star beyond those.
Well, it's going to be the best book. So yeah,
I agree. I agree.
Comicscape.
Okay, you're making fun of me now, guys.
Okay, so I guess my campaign is now in demand. So you can demand it if you want.
Demand someone go get that. This is super cringe. Platypus, we've got a lot of voices suggesting that I kick you. So
don't kick me. Don't kick me. I'm gonna bring up the chat and I'll talk to them. Don't kick me though.
Hey, Doom CMYK made a great point about me. Top 5 artists: John Malin. Oh, and John Malin, Wolf Milk Flat Earth.
Okay. Just because John Malin's better than anyone else doesn't mean anything.
I'm clearly the best.
All right, this is not Malin Militia, and that kind of talk will get you kicked.
By the power of wolf milk, I have the power.
Don't kick me. Don't kick me. Don't kick me. I'll be quiet. But I'm joining the chat now.
Oh,
that is good, Keon.
Guys, what were we talking about before I got here?
Malin.
We're having a good time making fun of Malin.
Guys, I'm getting animated. I'm from the chat. I'm from the chat.
Malin.
Oh yeah.
Where is the galaxy?
It's 2.362 gigahertz. On the left. It's on the left. If you take a look, the problem is you're not opening your eyes. You need some wolf milk. If you sprinkle it in your eyes, you'll see it.
JohnMalin.com.
This is painful.
Mike.
Yeah.
Hey, Mike.
For now.
Mike.
Those real.
Mike. Mike. Hey, Mike. Mike.
Mike left. Is this John here?
Hold on.
We're
guys.
all Malins here.
Mike. Hey, Mike.
Hey, Malin.
Mike. You there, Mike?
We're not. This is not Mike hour.
Mike.
Oh.
Not Mike.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Mike.
It's turned that to that.
Mike.
Not Mike.
Mike. You there, Mike? Mike?
So look for Gary Shipman's sketchbook campaign extended. It's in demand. He does not drink wolf milk, but we're going to get him to drink it before the end of this channel show.
Hey, Mike.
Hey,
Mike. Mike. You there, Mike?
Mike went somewhere else.
Mike. You there, Mike?
Please leave a message at the tone.
Mike. Mike. Hold on, Mike.
I'm dying over here, man.
Whoever this is from the chat is really loud.
Need some sugar for my wolf milk. I like to take a little sugar, a little wolf milk, put it in my coffee in the morning. It's better than cheese.
Wait a minute, Mike. Mike.
I prefer a strawberry quick in my wolf milk.
Mike, I don't know if you remember this, but what do you call it, Mike? What do you call it, Mike? When Richard Meyer goes to the nude beach without sunscreen. What do you call it, Mike? What do you call it when Richard Meyer goes to the nude beach without sunscreen, Mike? What do you call it?
Sounds like a kick.
Not really sure. What do you call it there?
The answer, Mike, is Sunny D.
Oh yeah. What?
I think sometimes we have to.
You got the.
We have to look at how things work here.
Mike.
Yeah.
Mike.
What? Everybody.
I think we're making a mistake here. Where's the roaches?
Done that.
I think I've lost my Malin. I've drifted into this guy for sure.
Ellie, just think about old brother. That just brings his voice back into your mind. Old brother.
Oh, brother. Oh, brother.
People are asking me questions in the chat. People are asking me questions in the chat, and I'm banned from the chat, so I can't reply.
You're banned from the chat.
Brandy Moore says, "Is watermelon platypus drunk?" And the answer is no.
It's yes.
John Malin says, "Only I could save the stream." John Malin says, "Only I could save the stream." John Malin, it's a full moon. Shut up.
You don't talk John Malin like that. He's a man among men, a prince among princesses.
With a tank.
By the way, this is a portrait of myself here. This is what happens when I ate the megalodon that gave life to Mike's campaign.
This is the first reveal of Million.
This is why I never have the camera on, because
no. I'm too handsome, but there's just too much going on here. And Comicsgate, Wolf Milk, Flat Earth, like my face.
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell. It always sounds funny when you just stack.
I only heard tacos.
Murder Media says, "Watermelon platypus. Did you know Mike's real last name is Oxbig?" That's false. You're a liar.
Oh. I don't understand that.
Well, don't.
Like
I'm reading. I'm just reading the packet.
It's an inside joke.
No.
So, Gary Shipman, are you ready for some wolf milk?
Gary's Googling wolf milk as we speak.
He's concerned, but it's okay.
He says, "What have I gotten myself into here?"
So I'm going to put on my hockey mask and look like Jason for a little while. I gotta cover this face up for a minute. Sorry. Oh,
Mike.
That's all I got.
Mike, you there, Mike?
Nope.
Mike.
Mike's not here right now.
Hey.
Mike went out to grab you some Taco Bell.
Hey, Mike. Mike, hey. Hold on, Mike. You there, Mike?
No.
Mike, you there?
I'm not.
Mike.
I mean, he's not. He's been gone for a while.
Is Mike there?
The stream just lost all sense.
Mike. Mike. Mike.
I'm here.
Mike. What did the elephant say to the naked guy?
Don't recycle my jokes.
All I'm saying is this guy here is making me crazy. Oh, yeah. It's time to bring the atomic leg drop. All right. Oh, yeah.
No, hold on. Mike.
I'm falling asleep. Oh, yeah. One sheep at a time. Oh, yeah.
Mike.
I saw that. I think we've got a visitor now. I think we've got a new guy here in the chat. Oh, yeah.
Can we invite John Malin in? I want to talk to someone.
I don't know what's going on with Malin.
We've got a new face in the chat. Oh, yeah.
Hey, John.
New gator.
Copy image, open image.
You have to talk it through, Mike.
I'm talking to myself. Just gonna zoom it in.
You're good. Good. Go for it.
All right.
Christian Slater.
What's everybody doing here tonight? Having a good, nice conversation about this Mike fella.
Did anyone tell you that your Christian Slater's like a 4 out of 10?
4 out of 10 what exactly?
We love it. We love it, but it's a 4 out of 10.
Liam Gray.
This is like Christian Slater maybe 25 years ago.
Yeah, well, that was the good Christian Slater. Now he's just an old man. Did you know that platypus electromagnetic pulses from its bill that allow it to see underwater like an aquatic bat? Hashtag true facts.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Remember, my dear, I can smell a lie like a fart.
Like what?
Oh, like a fart?
Keep an eye on your on the watchers right now. We must protect the integrity of this show. Oh yeah.
Macho, this show has gone so far off the rails. I have no clue what is even going on anymore.
Oh, someone's asking if Christians met Jack Nicholson. Oh yeah. Not sure.
Met Jack Nicholson.
You guys want to take a left turn?
I can't believe I missed my sleep for this.
Me neither. Me neither. Oh yeah. Hey Kyung.
Yep.
I gotta show you something here. check out this. Did this
Kyung,
for
look at this, Kyung.
Did this for
remind you of?
This is for Peter Samedi.
Oh, nice. Is that for like it came out on a Wednesday?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Did speaking of Peter Samedi, did anyone else have an Turnoween where you bought I bought a big pack of his comic books and gift bags and gave them away to the kids on Halloween. It was a
same
big
here.
hit. It was a big hit.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I actually still have a few left over. I'm gonna go donate those to the library pretty soon.
I couldn't make it for the first half of the Halloween night. My wife gave them away, and she gave away like 20 of the bags that had the candy and the silly putty and the comics in them.
Yeah,
and like all the kids are super excited. They're like, "Oh, we got comics! We got comics!" That's what they were saying. So I thought that was super cool.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, Elliot, that looks really good, man.
I hope he can find a spot for it. We haven't decided what issue would be for, but he said that, yeah, I can put some together. I'm like, yeah, that's cool. Let's do it.
Wait, we're talking about the tug image?
Oh no, the one that Elliot's working on.
You know, the rest of us.
Mike. Hey, Mike, you there? Mike?
Mike isn't here anymore. He's
Okay, I'm just kidding, Mike. Mike, I'm just kidding. How far into Lone Star #2 are you into?
I don't know what this Lone Star is you're talking about, and I wish you would just shut
I'm not that annoying. I'm a customer, my brother. How far into Lone Star #2 are you?
Movies, are you?
Isn't Sean Connery the guy who said it was okay to hit women, Mike?
Women.
Didn't he say that?
It's better to hit women because they're so soft that they don't hurt your mouth.
Mike.
Yes.
Is it okay to hit women?
Platypus. Sean Connery apparently thinks it's okay. So, what are you going to do? I guess it's I suppose it depends on what they did.
If they keep talking, right?
Just a little slap, says the avocado.
Well, if you give them the final word and then they keep going.
I don't know what this Sean Connery guy's talking about. I think that's a terrible idea. Terrible. You never want to hit women because, well, because they're women. You have to. What are you talking about? You stupid little kid.
Mike.
Who are you trying to call stupid, Connery?
Mike.
In your stupid little
Mike.
beard.
Mike.
That beard is classic. It makes you look like a real man.
Mike. You're such a big Christian Slater fan. Can you name 2 Christian Slater movies off the top of your head? Can you name 2 Christian Slater movies?
Footloose.
Pump Up the Volume.
Broken Arrow. Is it Broken Arrow, right?
Broken Arrow, correct.
Heathers.
Terminator 2.
I've never
Robin
heard
Hood, Prince of Thieves.
Hey, he's asking me.
Oh, my bad.
He was asking Sean Connery.
I'm trying to.
I'm looking at the chat, and John Malin says to stop.
Do you remember
saying
Cups?
Mike. John. I won't stop saying Mike, John.
Do you remember Cups?
Come in the chat, John. Malin. John.
Cleaning the Cube. True Romance.
True Romance is a great movie written by Tarantino.
Yep. So yeah, I can name
Yep.
And Star Trek, The Undiscovered Country.
Is Christian Slater in that?
He is uncredited. His mother was the casting director of the movie, Helen Slater, and so he came in to talk to Sulu, and he was only seen in silhouette, but you could tell it was him because he's got that pretty distinctive voice when he comes to them. So yeah. So yes, I guess you could say I'm a bit of a Christian Slater fan, but that's fine.
No, I'm a Christian Slater fan too. I think he's underrated. In True Romance, Gary Oldman, unrecognizable. Do you remember Gary Oldman's character in that movie?
In which movie?
True Romance.
Yeah. From
Where he plays he's the white guy who plays a black pimp.
Yeah. He's the guy with the dreadlocks. Can't remember his name.
His character's name is I can't remember. John. Malin, John, Wolf Milk, John, shut up in the chat. Shut up in the chat. Come in or shut up. John.
Watermelon.
What?
You're monopolizing the chat.
I know. I'm loud.
Gary, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Gary, can you hear me?
Mike, you're really good at impressions.
Well, thank you, Gary.
Except your John Malin is not real good, but
it's the best. Christian Slater is nothing compared to Christian Bale. Believe in me. Oh wait, is that what he said? Just for true romance, Slater is great. Yeah, that's probably Tarantino's second best film too. I'd go with Reservoir Dogs, number 1, True Romance 2, and then everything after that sucked except for Inglourious Bastards.
No.
Pulp Fiction.
Number 1 is Kill Bill 1 and 2. Number 2 is Django.
He was also in a gay movie called Alone in the Dark. You see that? It was terrible.
John Malin was?
No. Slater.
Wolf Milk in the Dark. Aww. Liam Gray asks, Gary really live in Zion at USA? That a real place? Yeah, it's about 45 minutes outside of Chicago. So yes. I'd rather hear Scott Kurtz again than Platypus. Oh,
I know the chat hates me.
That was a knife right between the ribs.
That's a burn.
They all love me. They all love me.
All right, Platypus. I'm giving you the boot.
No.
I'm gonna do a pull an ass run.
I'm quiet. Hold on, Mike.
Your watchers are dropping.
Invite Scott Kurtz.
So who is Platypus?
He's a fan.
He's not a creator himself.
No. He's a criticizer himself.
Ah. Some of the greatest creators are criticizers.
Platypus.
The numbers are rising again. Oh
no, not Scott Kurtz. Yeah, no. And my voice is like raw from doing voices.
I thought we were gonna have to find an exorcist.
Yeah.
All right. You know what? Let me actually give it a try and actually promote the Meg again, even though it's
Mike
outside.
Oh no,
Mike.
Oh no, ship mispossessed. Oh.
Gary, don't do that, Gary. Gary, don't do that. Okay, so back to the Meg again. The first book is The Meg, written by New York Times bestselling author Steve Alton, co-written by me and J.S. Earls, who just sent me a stamp today so I could stamp the books with his signature. He's got carpal tunnel syndrome, so he can't sign stuff. So a stamp is as good as you're going to get, which is weird because Alton has Parkinson's. So I guess there's times when he can't sign stuff. So the fact he's actually going to sign 1,000 book plates for me to put into the first 1,000 orders of this, which is pretty cool for a guy with Parkinson's. So appreciate that. And then, anyways, the next book is SIXGUN Samurai, me, Harold Edge, Sean J. Jordan. It's Kung Fu meets the Karate Kid in this classic tale about a boy in search of his father. SIXGUN Samurai is on his way east to find his father, his last known living relative, but as he travels across untamed prairie, he finds that dangerous men with dark motives are in pursuit. prepared to kill him, to take his swords for the reasons they dare not explain. It's 144 pages. Art by Harold Edge. Blue Lines on Instagram. He's got a pretty big fan following. Great artist. I would love to get him on a second series because this ties into the folklore or the history of the unknown soldiers. So Watermelon Platypus for $20 says, Mike, let me in.
This is turning into a thriller movie.
And Deal with the Devil, the third novel, or the third graphic novel in this deal. One hell of a deal. Three graphic novels for $50. How can you go wrong? Deal with the Devil is the story of retired FBI agent Anthony Goodwin, who receives an unexpected visit from the one that got away, a man known as the Red Letter Killer, who destroyed Agent Goodwin's leg and vanished years ago. But things have changed, and Goodwin's worst enemy needs his help to stop a copycat killer who has kidnapped his sister in an attempt to bring the original killer under his control. Deal with the Devil is 128 pages plus. And art by Sherwin Schwartzrock, best known for Armor Quest, written exclusively by me. This is one of, I don't know. I'm proud of this book. I think it was a really good story, really fun story, but I hate to toot my own horn that way. So anyway.
No, when you and Edwin were doing the reading, it sounded very, very interesting.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it would be fun to do another reading sometime soon. I need to get back on this and really pimp it up, pump it up. I'd love for this to do much better. And Steve jumping on it, this has gone up like $5,000 since Steve started pimping this on his pages and stuff. So pretty good, but I think we can do better. Thank you, everybody. That's the Meg.
So, Mike, when you publish this, is it you gonna are these already books that you have, or are these books that you? Huh?
They're done.
But I'm saying they're already printed.
No. They have to be printed.
So do you have a tier for each one, or a tier for the bundle, or how's that work?
Oh yeah, I've got. Let's see, I've got. They're available as PDFs if you want that. They're available individually for $25 each, $30 for the Meg. They're available signed for a little bit more. And then you can get all three for $50 unsigned, or all three signed for $80. And again, the Meg, the first 1,000 copies of the Meg, which I think we're up to around 550 or something, so about 450 more copies will be signed with the book plate for from Steve. And if you order the ones that are signed by me too, I will also put the J.S. Earl stamp in there as well, so it'll be signed by all three of us. And then we have like the Mega with the head sketch. There is a limited 100 copies of a directly signed Steve Alton signed hardback that I'm making available. Steve did agree to do those. So, and yeah, there's a few other packs. If you guys have a little more money, you want to check it out. Mega original art, signed retailer packs, stuff like that. So there you go.
This is going to be strategically interesting when you have to fulfill it.
Well, it's the same thing. I have three covers on, actually 4 if you count the sketch covers on
LONESTAR.
So, tis what it is. Oh,
Well, you guys check it out. Check out Mike S. Miller's Meg, SIXGUN Samurai, and Deal with the Devil over on Indiegogo. Yeah. I'm sure somebody can put the link into the chat. I don't have.
Oh yeah.
That.
You can just go to the Meg Comic.
TheMegComic.com, right?
Yeah.
Go check that out. We have 152 watching right now, so thankfully the numbers are continuing to rise. We were hemorrhaging there for a moment, and we're back on track. We're back in working order over here. All right.
Yeah. Oh, platypus, what are we going to do with you?
Oh, platypus. Oh, platypus.
Gary, did you get any movement tonight?
A little bit, not much.
A little bit. Well, what you need is a little more wolf milk in your pitch there, Shipman.
Yeah.
Well,
Tom has been in chat the whole time. He still don't jump on.
Wait, what'd you say, Crid?
John Malin in the chat the whole time, and he just still doesn't come on.
Well, he's
He's
at Mark's house, I think.
yeah.
yeah, he
not
says
home.
it's late.
Oh,
He says it's late, and it's he just want to wake everybody up.
Children in the house.
right.
Hear this weird guy talking to the computer.
Yeah. You see, Malin? See what you've done here? See what you started?
In the closet on his phone.
Mhm. all you hear is like,
No, it's late here too, so I'm going to take off. But thanks for having me on. I
All right,
appreciate it.
Gary, and everybody do subscribe to Mr. G Ship. He does some great art videos and just chill, cool chill streams. So Mr. G Ship on the YouTubes. Do subscribe.
All right. Thanks, guys. We'll see you later.
Later, Gary.
Word, Gary, be good.
All right, you too.
Rhaegar in the chat writes,
You people need people like me.
I wish I could. I want to find a good video where Malin's fighting. Just play that in the background. Viking, dinosaur.
You know what? No. There's a Rakita Law video where he went on Nick's show against that fat stupid SJW.
unranked Chevron.
Oh no! Oh, was it that? Was it a different one? Yeah, and he just goes to town. You know,
Yeah.
He screams.
it's his religion.
Yeah. It's his religion. And I'm a Viking.
Wolf milk.
I love when he talks about Vikings.
John Malin is close to being a pirate.
My name's John Malin. Ahoy there.
Swashbucklers.
Walk the plank. Scurvy. Arr. Anyway.
Yeah, it's the hour with Mike. St. Augustine.
Sound like a donkey. Yeehaw.
I would turn into Eddie Murphy. I love it. Yeah. Okay.
You know what else has layers? Parfait. Parfait has layers.
Berserker Pride.
Everybody love parfait.
Berserker Pride says Vikings were pirates. That's very accurate.
Let's not forget, John Malin is also, was it Vietnamese?
Mhm.
Yeah. So he's a Vietnamese pirate.
No, I think he's closer to Viennese.
Like Viennese sausages?
I think he's a lot closer to mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise, if it's made with wolf milk.
Wolf milk brand mayonnaise. I'm doing it in
He
Indigo.
sells mayonnaise on his website.
Oh, man. You know how they have some great t-shirts that have like label art?
Mm-hmm.
We need to do one Malin mayonnaise.
Ingredients: wolf milk.
Yeah, ingredients: wolf milk, eggs, and more wolf milk.
You guys ever heard of the Mentors? I shouldn't even bring that up.
It never expires either.
What?
No.
Mentos?
No.
Never mind.
No. Wolf milk never expires. The mayonnaise stays fresh all the time.
It gets stronger.
This right here, if you put this on your sandwich, if you're in kindergarten, you'll grow hair on your chest so fast. This is nothing but straight wolf milk direct into your bloodstream. This is great. Just take a tablespoon, put under your tongue. It'll just digest easier. The earth will shake, but it's okay. It gets better. Mayonnaise, says Jim.
Mayonnaise.
I like that. That's a good one.
Oh my gosh, that would be a great logo shirt. Mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise.
with his face, with the guy from Men in Black on the label.
Do it right now.
We gotta give him the sunglasses. Oh man, it's gonna have like 2 axes crossed behind him. Viking. Mayonnaise. Oh, so good.
A little
So
Vietnamese
good.
rice patty hat on.
It has to be done. We gotta do it. Yeah. Is it Miri or Myri? It says wolf milk, eggs, and piss and vinegar.
Yeah, that's it.
Winning
It's high
formula.
tea.
Oh, that's the subtitle. It's high tea. Dang.
It's high tea. Dude, you
In
gotta
quotes.
do it. You gotta do it.
Quotes.
Put it on your web store as a shirt.
Oh,
That'd be the best. I'd want one. I'd totally wear one. Oh man.
it becomes like a cult phenomenon. Everybody starts wearing this. What is mayonnaise? What's high tea? This sounds great. This look here, honey. This is good for you. What is this? Oh, it sounds great. Mayonnaise.
Dude, you need to have that done by tomorrow.
I know, right? That would be perfect.
Oh.
It'd be like Newman's sauce or whatever is dressing, but it'll have that guy's face on it.
Hold on a second. Let me look up.
And then your business says it's already trending in California.
What happened?
Archie Bear has already trademarked it.
Hilarious. Oh man. All right.
Hellman's.
I'm gonna get this over to Mr.
Dude,
Simon.
after this stream, I might have a 6-pack.
Oh, I know. This is so funny. That's how I feel right now. I have like a swollen nodes or whatever, or adenoids. They're all like, I'm just like, oh, puffy.
You laugh so hard, your face was swollen.
Yeah. My jaw hurts. Oh.
Yeah, my cheeks are a little sore.
Malin Wolfman never goes bad, just gets stronger. Yeah.
It's potent. Geez, I can't find any good logos. What's a good mayonnaise logo?
That's what you just gotta make it. You just gotta make it.
You should also
Yeah, but
put
you want
like,
to
maybe it's like
logo.
extra art could be like the landscape of Vietnam.
I don't think people will appreciate it. They'll just get mad. Hey, I have a Pinterest I think you'll appreciate. Let me see if I can pull it up. It'll help you out, Mike. See here. What do you do?
Oh,
I
Klein
do
Dagmar.
want to see. Let's see here. This is. Where do I have it? I have it somewhere here.
What are you looking for?
What I think you're looking for. Hold on. It could be stuff like this.
Yeah, Liam Gray is asking me, is me saying meh, lesbian is a phase most teenage girls go through bigotry? I think it's incorrect.
Let's see here.
Kind of an odd question to bring up on the mail-in stream. But whatever.
So like something like this. It'll have like a nice little look here. Just have Malin's face on there. Malin names.
Yeah. Something like that.
Yeah, old school. Oh, this one's even cooler.
Yeah.
Some of these. Look, there's Malin right there. There's Malin right there. Look. Yeah.
But he's got the other hat on.
It is. There it is. It's all done. They did it for us.
Oh, it's perfect.
Made with Viking brand wolf milk.
Yeah, and SH, it should be WM.
Oh, it's time.
And then instead of the fork and the shovel, it'll be a Viking axe and what else?
Well, I don't know. It could be just 2 axes, or it could just be a Viking axe and a spear. Well, we'll just ransack. What's it called? A God of War. Get all the art for that.
All right.
Put the little rice patty.
All right. Grab that image, drag it into Photoshop, and then remake it.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Mayonnaise. Oh,
Perfect.
good times had by all.
It is perfection.
Viking axe and a flamethrower.
Wow. They didn't have those in Viking times.
There's some way you can put a unicorn in there.
Yeah. Or flat earth. That's funny. The flat earth. Just dripping with mayonnaise. It's a land flowing with mayonnaise and honey.
Rhaegar says mayonnaise militia.
Malin's gonna wake up to this nonsense. Like, what the heck happened to Malin militia? This is not even cool.
Mayonnaise militia, baby. Mayonnaise militia. Well, I got church in the morning. I should probably wrap up the stream.
It's true.
Oh, I want to show you guys something real quick. You guys don't mind.
All right. I'm gonna slowly wrap it up when we're all out of gas.
We're all out of love. There's no
There you go.
There you go. Put that on the Twitters.
Tweet it.
I gotta finish it off though.
Oh, it's done. Yeah, you know, a little bit of mayonnaise can't hurt nobody. Oh man.
No, where it says new look, same great taste, to just say now with more wolf milk.
Yeah. Oh, so
I'm definitely gonna do that.
Yeah.
Don't forget the tagline is "It's high tea."
Yeah. All right, gentlemen.
Time to say goodbye. Right?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Sure.
Yep. All right.
Yep.
Andrew, where can people find you?
Find me on Twitter at Andrew Huerta 93 and on Instagram at The Huerta.
Critias?
Yeah, Twitter, Scorn Comics, and my Indiegogo is the Detective Dead. You haven't got yourself a copy already.
Say it again. You mumbled that.
No, I'll say Indiegogo, Detective Dead, and you can follow me on Twitter at Scorn Comics.
All right. Elliot?
You may find me on Jerkmonger here on the YouTube, but also Jerkmonger on Twitter and Elliot Fernandez _art on the Instagram, waiting to pulverize you with the next great campaign, Wave 2, Indiegogo, Comicsgate, Elliot Fernandez, Doug Tenaple, killing it all day, all night, in your face. Sucker MC. Peace out.
Yeah, brother. Yeah. Kung Fu Lee.
Hey guys, you can find all of my content at kyunglee.com, including links to Battle Maiden Knuckle Bomb and links to my Twitter and my YouTube.
All right. And I am, again, your host, Mike S. Miller. This has been the Aloha Hour, not the Mike Hour. Watermelon Platypus did not get the note that this is not the Mike hour. Thank you for joining us. Please do like and subscribe if you have not already, and do check out themagcomic.com. 3 great books, 1 low price, or you can get them signed for a little bit more. Thank you all for being here, and have a great day. Aloha.
Aloha.
Later, everybody.
Aloha.
Flat Earth is real. Yeah.
Yeah.